it's Oa and welcome back to my channel for another video, and today I will be sharing with you guys my December weekly spread plan with me, and I have 4 different layouts for you guys at this time. And as you can tell by my nails that I just showed, my theme is gingerbread and gingerbreadman, as well as hot cocoa, and my color scheme is brown, red and green. If you haven't seen my last video, which is my December plan with me, here is a little sneak peek of what my spreads look like for that month. And before we go any further, if you are interested in my notebook, it is a dingbat notebook from the wildlife collection, and if you want to get one for yourself, you can use my code OA10 for 10% off of the dingbat notebook website. The link is in my bio, and you would help my channel a lot by using that link, and the rest of my supplies will also be listed in the description box. Before we go any further in this video, let me tell you about my shop, which is osplannershop.com. I sell digital versions of all of my bullet journal spreads, as well as some exclusive from my shop. So if you like any of my pages and you want to get them for yourself, now is the perfect time, as the 25th of November is approaching soon, and it is going to be Black Friday, and I will run a Black Friday sale on that day. So if you want to get your December spreads at a discounted price, then don't forget to tune in for Black Friday. And you can also get my special holiday spreads, which are going to be discounted as well. And I also have undated versions of all of my previous spreads, so you can use them for any month. And if you don't want a Christmassy theme for December, I also have my November theme, which is a little bit more of a winter theme without the holiday spirit. On the 20th of November, I also launched my 2023 planner with 240 spreads for the colored version and 62 pages for the uncolored versions. So if you are in the market for a 2023 planner, then go check out my website. It has everything you might need and more, and it will also be part of my Black Friday sale, so it is the perfect time to get planning for next year. And if you don't want the whole planner, which is a lot, you can also choose from different options and get the smaller versions. But without further ado, let's get straight into this video. For this first weekly spread, I went with a really simple layout that leaves a lot of space to have a lot of doodles, or also to personalize it and fit your own need. I first have on the left side of the page 4 different sections. Each daily section is 11 squares by 12, and I have a 4 square in between each column, and I just have the space at the bottom for some drawing, as well as a mini calendar and the date. And then on the right page, I have 1 column, and then the very last part of the page has also the last column, and unlike the right page. Hopefully that made sense. And then I just decided to go with a candy cane design for the daily sections header, so that it is kind of in the festive spirit. then on the blank space next to the right section of this page, we have the event section, which I did a cookie lettering, which was something that I did a lot for my monthly setup. And then underneath it, I just have a box, which is 9 squares wide by 21 tall, and each day is 4 squares tall. That is just to write all of the events so that there's more space for to-do lists and just reminders under the daily sections. And I just decorated that part of the page with 2 different cookies. I have a Christmas tree and a gingerbread man, which are some of the main decorations that I use throughout all of these weekly spread. And then to finish off this spread, because I didn't want it to add something else to this page, I decided to go with a giant gingerbread house to decor this, and I just added that with some decorations and just make it all pretty. That is basically it for this weekly spread. Second weekly spread is probably the quickest to make out of all of them, because the layout part is extremely simple, and if you just wanted to stop at the first part and not add all of the drawings, I would say you could make this one in less than 5 minutes. I just have 2 lines on each side, and they are 9 squares from the outside of the page on each page. And then on the inner part, I have the daily sections. 3 first ones are 9 square tall, and then the very last one is kind of a mistake, and it is 11 because I didn't count right and didn't space them right. But obviously you can just make them even, or leave the 2 bottom ones for bigger days or other tasks eventually, just to make it kind of a different section. And then on the left, I have the mini calendar with the dates, and then basically the rest of the spread is just drawing. I also obviously added the name of the days in the brown sections, which are the header for each sections. But other than that, it is just drawing. I added a bunch of different shapes of cookies and decorations. I also have a hot cocoa over here at the bottom of the left page, which is just a little reminder of the hot cocoa theme, which is a little bit less present than the rest of the themes. But I just did it as a simple touch that is kind of here without being too much. this third weekly spread is a Dutch door spread because it is Christmas week. It is Sunday, that Sunday is Christmas, so I decided to do a little bit more than I would usually do because of that. So I have the Dutch door, which is what I'm doing here. I basically draw out the shape that I wanted the door to be. A Dutch door just basically means that you have a page that is cut out, and just to add some additional space to the spread. So what I did is cut out a little door that is 18 by 24 squares, and then I have one square at the bottom. Well, it is the edge of the page that doesn't have dots, that is cut out so that it is fully inside of it, so I have more space to work with. And then at the top here I added an event section. This one is 18 by 6 for the left page, and then 24 by 6 for the right page, and each day is 6 squares wide. And then I just have a 1 square at the top of that section for the days of the week. And now I'm adding a little header at the top just to add a little bit more drawing. I just did a 1 square wide on the first square at the top of the page, a brown line, and then I drew some miniature gingerbread mans just to decorate it a little bit more and just add a little bit more to the page. I also added a mini calendar on the left page on the side of the event section, and now I'm starting to create the daily sections, which are all within the space of the flap of the Dutch door. I'm so sorry, I call it a flap. But on the left side you can see that I have Monday and Tuesday, the 2 first days, and then on the door I have the 2 next days, and then I'm gonna flip over to the other side to do the 3 last ones. And then I will also have on the other side a Christmas menu, and I kind of did as if it was cookies that you scooped out some of it to have a design inside of it, or if it is icing, I don't know which one, but I thought it was looking kind of cool, but it was also pretty hard to do. I don't know if I would recommend it, but I had a lot of fun with it. Here I'm adding the Christmas section for a Christmas menu. I usually do the cooking on Christmas for my parents as a gift, so I always take this very seriously. Here I'm adding the to-do section, which is 7 squares wide on the left page, and underneath it I just have a hot cocoa. And then on the left page, on the page that doesn't have the flap on the other side, I'm sorry, I don't think this makes a lot of sense, but basically on the same section I have the hot cocoa, but on the right page I have the space blank for some more drawings. And also, if you want to see me actually use these spreads, don't forget to follow me on my TikTok. I post daily on there filling out my bullet journal. And for more bullet journal inspiration, don't forget to follow my Instagram. I post a lot on there, so don't forget to check that out. already onto this last weekly spread of the year. I cannot believe I'm saying this. This spread has the final day of the year and the 1st of January. This is insane, but this is also a extremely quick spread to make. I just have the two lines of daily sections at the top, and then I have a kind of doodle section in the middle to separate them, and then at the bottom I have another set of days, and each daily sections is 12 by 16 with 2 squares in between each going on a line. And then I have the middle section, which is 6 squares tall for some drawings, and then the same thing at the bottom, and the little kind of cookie lettering I did for the date. So I just wrote December and then the days that it is, and then I just added the days of the week on the little brown lines, which are just made with my brush pens, and they are 1 square tall. And then I just filled the rest of this little section in the middle with some drawings just to fill out the space, since I had the huge title date on the other side. The very last thing I added is just a note section, which is 12 by 15 with a 7 by 2 header. Nothing crazy, just really simple and plain. But this is almost the end of this video, so I hope you enjoyed the little flip through for the end of this. Don't forget to follow me on all of my other socials. Check out my shop in the description box if you want to get your 2023 planner before Black Friday. And also subscribe to my channel and turn on the post notification bell. And I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!